I vividly remember getting the phone call. It was March of 2005, 40 years old, young kids at home, starting out in business and excited about a lot of things to look forward to. And you hear the word cancer. And I guess the natural reaction, and the reaction that's probably the valid reaction, is, how much time do I have left, that sort of thing.
It was devastating news to me. I mean, anytime you find one of your great friends has cancer, it's very disturbing.
It was pretty shocking, I think. You don't think it's gonna necessarily happen to you. I know that's cliche.
So cancer is more common than we think it is. My risk as a man of developing some type of cancer during my lifetime is 50%. 1 in 2 men over their lifetime, 1 in 2 men over their lifetime develop some type of cancer, and 1 in 3 women over their lifetime develop some type of cancer.
Early in the drug phase, I would take what would be considered the first lines of drug therapy for kidney cancer. And eventually, as those lost their effectiveness, I was presented with an opportunity to try some new therapy for kidney cancer, in this case a phase 1 trial. For me, that required travel and going to Chicago.
When I started my practice at the University of Illinois, Mike was under care of my colleague at the University of Minnesota, and at one point disease started to grow bigger and standard treatments were already explored. Mike and his current oncologist at the University of Minnesota contacted me and asked me, do I have a clinical trial that will be especially fit for Mike's condition? Luckily at that time we did have a study open that really offered a very modern form of treatment that was otherwise unavailable at that time for patients with kidney cancer.
The challenge became the repetition or the grind of going every 3 weeks.
I think everybody's time is precious. As an oncologist, I can make a huge difference in the lives of patients and their families when time is really precious.
I think it's important to understand that this type of treatment will be here now available for everybody, those who have means and time to travel to remote places, but also to those who don't have those means. And it's going to be important in the context that it does provide hope, it does provide better outcomes where the standard treatment is no longer working.
And if we can bring those clinical trials here, those patients who are fit and who want to try newer treatments would have the option of participating in those trials right here at home in the place where they have received treatment for their cancer.
When you look at the national guidelines to treat patients with cancer, clinical research is one of the standard guidelines. But not every place recognizes that, and HealthPartners and Regions Hospital does.
It's a very exciting time to be an infusion nurse here at Regions because these phase 1 clinical trials, they're new. They're new to our facility, they're new to our patients, they're new to our staff. It's truly, we're just being at the front lines really with these new drugs and treatments and experiments for patients who have run out of options. And I think from our team's perspective, I think we're all very excited.
Every 3rd death is caused by cancer. Fortunately, those statistics are improving very rapidly. This is truly amazing.
I have read the articles, I do see the things that come up. I do talk with doctors and other people about advancements, and it's amazing. The drug I'm on right now was approved for my cancer in November of last year. I'm sure that was a phase 1 trial only a few years ago somewhere.
To watch a patient walk in and sort of side by side, sort of journey with them through treatment and watch them come out the other end and feeling better, feeling stronger. That's what makes this job so special.
For me, if you respect the journey of what you're going through and you look at it not as a complete battle every day, you feel a lot better. I want to show up for my appointments like I show up for work. I want to look good. I want to feel good when I'm in there. I want to present myself like I feel like I'm beating this and working to beat this. I'm not giving in to this.
And I don't know necessarily where he gets all this strength from, but he just has this determination to get through it.
He's really brave. He's always willing to try something new, a new treatment.
We try really hard to just keep positive and not focus on the negative.
I've watched Mike through the years really handle this with such class. I mean, he's like, I'm not going to let cancer beat me.
You hear the comments about, when people have these types of life-changing events, how more precious life becomes and how much they appreciate life on a regular basis. And there's a lot of truth to that.
I think it's just been cool to watch my dad just not change, but just be very comfortable with where he's at and have almost a new lease on life. And the way he interacts with me and my siblings is awesome because we know he's fully present in the moment.
About 15 years ago, all we had was chemotherapy to treat these diseases, and patients with cancer lived much, much shorter.
In the last 4 years, we are developing new form of treatments, target therapy, immunotherapy, that's changing dramatically outcomes of our patients. We are now talking about potential cures for disease that spread everywhere to other organs. That type of things we'll be seeing in the future.
These advances are really, truly fascinating, and I think it is the next frontier for us.